Sup, bro? I didn't do an unfiltered video for a long time, so I thought about this topic, which is S&p 500. So you have probably heard people, especially YouTubers, saying that the way to wealth, to become a millionaire 1 year, is to just save money and invest into S&p 500, which is just buying a single stock. And when you buy S&p 500, that's like investing into the top 500 American companies. And why I think it's maybe not like so in the past it was like guaranteed money, like guaranteed year over year return, like on average I think 7% every single year. I mean it does go like 15% 1 year, but then the recession happens like now, and I think last year it went down maybe 30% or something. And some people like who put their life savings there and they think, oh my god, I will be a millionaire when I retire, and recession happens and it drops by like 40%. Like it's not so safe as some people think. But one thing that I thought about mostly about this topic is that I don't believe in the US in the next like 50 years. I don't believe in it. Okay, in the next 5 to 10 years, okay, like next maybe 20 years. But after that, I don't really believe too much in the US because, honestly, people in the US are getting weaker and weaker. The whole country is like not as strong as it has been, in my opinion, because China is getting stronger. Honestly, China is getting stronger. But US is like they are fucking around with a lot of stupid shit, while China is training their boys to be in their army. They are getting more and more weapons. They are using TikTok to weaken the West. Like, the algorithm on TikTok isn't the same in the China and on the West. It isn't the same. On West, like, when you install TikTok, it's just like almost naked girls and some bullshit like I don't even know because I don't use it, but it's just some bullshit compared to in China, where the algorithm is promoting like some scientific shit, like some life hacks, some things promoting like loving your country and stuff like that. So mostly the algorithm is really different, and like it seems like they used the thing from the book The Art of War by Sun Tzu. They used the thing where it says the best way to win a war is to make the opponent not even realize they are at war. That's the best way, because if you are openly in war, people will die and bad things will happen. But if you are in war with someone but that person doesn't even realize it, you can win it like in silence without anyone losing their life. So technically China is in war with the West with the TikTok thing, because people don't even realize how big it is. Like our young people losing their attention spans because of TikTok, it immediately affects their future because they aren't even able to focus on studies. Can they do any productive work? Can they even be happy? Because they are depressed because of all of these things. And like, it's really deep when you go into it. But what I thought is that S&P 500, in my opinion, maybe isn't as safe as some people think. If you want to invest, like you are 20 years old now and you want to invest every single month, like $100, $200, and you will be rich when you retire. But will S&P 500 get stronger and stronger in the next 50 years? It will in the next maybe 10. Like, it's a recession currently, but like in 2 years we will be back to normal. So if you want to invest now, it's probably not a bad idea, because in the next 5 to 10 years still it will give you a nice return, because now it's down, you can invest, wait for 5 years, and like you will have a solid return. But if you want to invest like for the next 50 years, maybe it won't go as planned, because the West is just getting weaker and weaker, and I don't think they can continue to progress like this, because like 30 years back, 50 years back, when they were making progress constantly, they had some strong people leading the country, and the people weren't like dumbasses scrolling on TikTok and arguing over 63 genders they think exist or whatever. Like, it's so funny. So I don't really believe you should invest into American stocks and stuff like that if you want to invest like for the next 50 years. If you want to invest like for 5 years, 10 years, okay. But 50 or 100 or something, like if you are 15 years old and think about investing into S&P 500 for like when you are 65, like that's 50 years. So is it really smart? I think it's much smarter to use that money for some courses, for to try out different business models to learn, because knowledge will always be valuable, because you will always be able to give out some value to the world. So I think investing in general is stupid except if you have a lot of money. So if you have so much money that you can't really spend it and you want to invest it, fair enough. But if you have like a little bit of money here and there, it's stupid to invest that money. I mean, to invest it into stocks or crypto or whatever. It's much better to just invest it into getting more knowledge, testing out different business models to get real life experience, or getting a mentor or something like that. But just like investing 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000, it's a bit stupid, because like, oh, but you will have 1,000,000 in 50 years. But like in 50 years, for 1,000,000, you won't even be able to buy a small flat. So yeah, I mean, even now in some countries, 1,000,000 for a house is not too much. So yeah, but like 20 years back, 1,000,000 was a lot. Now maybe 10 million is a lot. So yeah, guys, it was an unfiltered video talking about this thing. Let me know if you agree or disagree with me here. So yeah, that's pretty much it.